What a great turnout. Thank you. And it's nice to see some CBC alumni here, as well as a colleague from Michael Garron, Dr. Workington. So my name is Maureen Taylor, and I came to this through my late husband, Dr. Don Lowe, who some of you might remember from our last coronavirus outbreak in Toronto, SARS. And Don and I were kind of a post-SARS love story. He used to say that SARS was terrible, took a terrible toll on people, but one good thing came out of it, and it was like me, he said. So I was the CBC medical reporter at the time, and I was interviewing him for 3 months straight because of SARS. And he was such a, maybe you remember, a kind man. He was so good to his children and his family, and we were deliriously happy when in 2003 he had these vague symptoms, just really felt like a sinus infection right after we got back from a trip to Myanmar. And being a doctor, kind of just thought, oh, sinus infection, do I treat it with antibiotics? Probably not. And finally diagnosed with a brain tumor. A bad brain tumor in that the place where it was, you couldn't operate on it at all. So he knew that he had less than a year to live. And he knew what his death would look like, because this brain tumor would slowly take away his ability to eat, swallow, see, walk, talk. And it was 2003. We weren't even aware that at the time the Carter case was making its way up through the Supreme Court. The real heroes of the Canadian legislation are Gloria Taylor and Kay Carter from BC. But Don asked me, I think within 2 days of his diagnosis, to look into Switzerland, which we all know is code for, I need an assisted death, where can I get it? And I looked into that. It's very complicated. You need at least 6 months to make